Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, December 21st. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, December 21st? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today, December 21st? Okay, so the first one out is assimilate life experience. So how are you living your life? How are you going to sort of project your life, or how are things playing out for you? Okay. There may be choices that need to be made as far as, have you been carrying on maybe living for others, or maybe even in that sense of blindfolded and not really knowing which direction to go towards. Then you have the become more objective. So that is really about being more aware. And once you sort of break free from maybe living for others or doing things maybe because you're told to, you become more objective and really allow yourself to balance things and really get that sense of reciprocity where things happen to you on a natural balance state versus maybe forced or unfair or toxic or whatever that might be. Okay. And then you have the show respect. So this could be within yourself, having respect for yourself, maybe for others. How are you projecting yourself? Maybe this is where you step back and you sort of have this sort of intervention of what you're putting out and how you're treating yourself. You also have break addiction. So with the breaking addiction, I do feel like there's a lot of people in this sort of place where you're being asked to break those addictions. I don't know if it's maybe, maybe it's self-doubt or overspending or shopping or trying to really sort of, maybe it is living for others or something like that. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs. It could be that thing that is unhealthy and you keep doing it, but you know it, So you have to take that as it resonates. And then release fear. So there's a lot of fear, mongering going on here for a couple years now, right? So are you stepping up and really being objective and really learning or researching your own thing? It's really that kind of energy where you're being asked to somehow take a look at the big picture, okay? We are in today is, let's see, 12/21/21. So it is winter solstice, but it's a very powerful portal. If you don't know what a portal is, it's an opening. It's an opening to where you can leave darkness by ascending, by believing in yourself, believing in God, meditation, that kind of thing. It's also that kind of energy of, we can't continue to live in this sort of parallel where evil and love can't coexist per se, but we sort of have been locked as a humanity. We've been locked into really the dark side ruling us, and so I don't know if you see it, but there's a lot of things that are going to start changing and things that are going to be sort of mind-boggling to you. But it's been happening for a long time. But I feel what I've always felt, because I haven't had this awakening forever. It didn't come to me till 2016. And then little by little, each year and each day, I learn a little bit more. But it's because I pay attention and I'm learning, and I also follow my intuition. And that is my God consciousness that I'm born with. But we're all born with it, guys. But what is happening right now in this gateway, it's a gateway, really. It's for Earth to really sort of roll us back and really be more humble as a whole, like the whole world, really. So it's really this kind of time to just have new energetic freedoms and raise your vibration and let go of the murkiness, things that maybe you might need to choose, you know, which direction you want to go. Maybe it's ego that's holding you back. That could be part of the breaking addictions, because, you know, we've been taught the wrong things. You really sort of have to wipe the slate clean and start to learn new things. But they're sort of, see, we sort of been living in fear, but it's all by design, guys, really. So what is happening today, being the winter solstice, it's a very powerful kind of energy that's really getting rid of the dark, you know? So are you feeling overwhelmed, or is your life in chaos? Do you feel like you're dealing with one drama after another? You know, and that's not what God created for us, really. It's more of the material plane that causes that, and the darkness being a rule of this planet for so long. But see, it's changing now. And when I say we're in this quantum, you know, we're changing as far as quantum healing, quantum finance, quantum technology. I just see everything just being wiped out and just starting over again. And that could be very fearful for people. But I do feel this is where you have to sort of look at your body, look at your life, and really start to really draw the things that are important to you, and really become aware of people and situations in order for it to change. I would ask all of you guys to meditate today on the grounds of humanity, really, because if you haven't noticed, I mean, we've just changed so much since 2019, and little by little, big things are coming. Okay. I learned about quantum healing and all those, the watchers and the visitors and all those things from Dolores Cannon. And when I first had my ascension, I sort of studied her, and then it was just too much for me. I had to go back to her. So maybe it's a call to go back and listen to what she said, because there's so many things that are happening now that she told us about. Okay. But let's see here. The top of the deck is you have support, and you can find support with people who know, maybe people who woke up before you, awakened, I should say, because awoke is really, it's really the dark side. So awakened. So, you know, maybe you can get help from people who are already awake. Maybe this is a teacher, a mentor, something like that. Okay. It's almost like you're being sort of guided to really take that blindfold off, and maybe that mask that has kept you in sort of assimilating the same thing over and over and over, like cookie cutter, you know? So you have help. Maybe it's Christ, maybe it's a friend, whatever that is. I feel it's like you're supposed to reach out, okay? And it'll help you become more objective and learn to sort of respect things in a different perspective, okay? And then the bottom of the deck, and this is really the underlying energy, and this is what I feel that's happening today. This is about grounding yourself. So how do you do that? You do it through meditation. You do it through following your intuition. You do it by quieting down and turning down the gadgets, turning off the gadgets, really. Go step outside, or being in nature, whatever that might be for you. Because like I said, we can't live on this planet anymore and coexist with evil. And little by little, you're going to be seeing things that perhaps your society has told you is true, but it's really quite the opposite. So is this why we're sort of needing to release fear and addictions, guys? You know, take it as it resonates. I also do post, I am posting things on my description box on my YouTube to just sort of show you some of the things that keep coming up in these readings, as far as finances, as far as the portal, whatever. Okay, so just check there from time to time, but take it as it resonates for you today. I will go a little deeper. So thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments, all that good stuff, you know. A lot of bad things have been happening for centuries, you know. And I have always said, it was like, who's the one that fell from heaven, you know? He was banished from heaven to here. And so has he ever really left this place? You have to question that. I don't believe he's really ever left. And I do feel that we've been under that rule, because if you vibrate at a very low vibration, that energy gets sucked up to you. You know, it's just sort of sucks the life out of you. So I feel that is that time where we need to break free from that, so that we break the patterns of going around in circles and circles. Assimilated of life. What does this mean, please? So you have a choice. Do you let go of the ego and sort of start looking at things a different way and start paying attention and maybe not turning your back or putting your head in the sand or whatever that might be for you, okay? Let's see here. What does that card mean? Card 2, please. Assimilate life experience. Learning from your mistakes, you know, having your lessons and learning from them. You have the Star card. So perhaps your faith has sort of dwindled and, you know, you lost all hope and you think things are never going to change and they're always the same. The Star is really bringing you hope, is what I feel here. So what is it that you've been praying for? What is it you've been wishing for? I do feel that those things are going to be answered for you, okay? And it's beautiful because you got the Star with the 6 of Swords, which is telling you you're leaving that rocky water, okay? You're going to something that is maybe more easy, you know, not as abrasive or brutal for you. This is really spirit sort of taking you on a different direction. Let's see, you also have the Page of Swords. So perhaps you have to speak up more. That is the throat chakra. Maybe you have to give a message. Maybe somebody has to give you a message, okay? Take that as it resonates. You also have the Tower and the 10 of Swords. For so long, we've been stuck in that 10 of Swords energy. Betrayed, manipulated, just having no sense of direction or even that sense of even wanting to go on a further day. You know what I mean? We've all had those days where you just feel so defeated, and it's been going on for a long time. I do feel that with the Tower, this is what's been coming up in the last couple days, the Tower, as far as that thing that you're going to see that just sort of shakes it up. But it's a good thing because it's going to sort of jar you into getting up and moving on and starting to live again without boundaries, without being constrained, without manipulation, is what they're saying, okay? So let's see here. What is the Star? What is the Star, please? So you guys might want to look at the portal 12/21/21 on, you know, just Google it or whatever. Let's see here. Let's see. What is the Star? The Star. They said I said it. They said I said it all. Okay. So you have the 2 of Pentacles, and it is a choice. That's why it definitely is a choice. Do you continue? Do you continue to live in that 10 of Swords energy? It is your choice. God is giving us all a choice at this moment, and that is why it's called that ascension. You know, when we start to sort of open up to 4D, and then you go to 5D, and then you learn a little bit more, you go to 60 and 70, and there's so many levels of spirituality, but it is a spiritual change here, okay? And so what is it that you need to choose from? Is it living your life for others? Is it a relationship? Is it a stagnant kind of energy where you have no faith in yourself? You have no faith in God? You don't have... It's almost like you just lost the will to live happy, but you're meant to be happy, okay? So I want to know what is become more objective. And when you do that, you bring more fairness to the table for yourself and for others, they're saying, okay? Become more objective. What does that mean, please? What does that mean? So you have the Queen of Swords, the Temperance, and the Hierophant. Speaking your truth, knowing that, you know, things are going to come to you as far as clarity, as far as new choices, healthy choices, maybe even with the Hierophant, sort of even teaching others or helping others to break free from something. I feel the Hierophant is really learning either spirituality, maybe even changing from your old the old way of thinking, or you holding the key. See, the Queen of Swords is very powerful in that sense, where you can make up your own mind. You can really speak for what you want to do. And so maybe this is a way going towards spirituality with the Temperance there, or maybe even having patience, in that sense of maybe you haven't had enough patience for yourself. And perhaps that is an energy of, I feel it's like really accelerated in that sense of impatientness, or not wanting to give the time to learn something, but there is change there. It's almost like you have to take a look at yourself and change something about yourself. I want to know, what is the Hierophant? The Hierophant, please. And the cave will always represent that transformation. When you step into that cave, it's really sort of transforming, okay? So is this where maybe you gotta let some kind of clarity come in for you, and maybe you need to take that step in that cave, you know? That spiritual cave, guys, because we've been sort of taught to not go that route. We've been taught more to live in fear and follow the darkness. And it's like I said, it's by design, okay? The Hierophant, the Hierophant. Remember that the spiritual world, there is no time. Only here on this planet do we have time. So one day is 2,000 years, or it's 1,000 years. So imagine that, because we think we've been living like this forever, but really it's only been like one day. Really? One day is a long time for them. Let's see here. I want to know, what is the Hierophant? What is the Hierophant, please? What is the Hierophant? Evolving and changing, taking control, having success. If you sort of haven't looked at the big picture and haven't been objective about things, that's where you step through that cave. You take charge. You choose which direction do you want to go. Do you want to go towards the left or to the right, or do you want to go straight down the middle and learn as you go and stay balanced? Okay, because we all have the dark and the light in us, but it's what you choose to sort of let steer you. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's see, what is the Temperance, please? I do see victory. I do see some kind of action here with the Chariot. Okay, what is the Temperance? And look at it, these are all majors. So let's see here, what is the Temperance? It's really sort of God sort of pushing you, you know, to go towards that thing. Is it the Queen of Swords? Because look at, I got the Two of Love. I was gonna say Two of Love. It's the Two of Cups. So with the Temperance, is this something that's sort of blossoming for you? It might have been taking some time. Is this the choice? Do you need to be objective about this Two of Cups? Meaning maybe you're in the wrong partnership and you know it. Have you been sort of blindsided by a partnership? This does denote being patient, and maybe you're going to get this Two of Cups, okay? Meaning finding new love, or maybe even sort of allowing yourself to maybe heal a current relationship, or even just sort of start up again, I feel. Let's see here. I want to know, Two of Cups. What is the Two of Cups here, please? A good partnership is coming for you, and that's where the victory is going to be. And I do see action taken on that, okay? Two of Cups. So Two of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. So wow. So it's almost as if you know where you need to go. That is that choice. That is that wish you've been wishing for. I do feel like there is something there with the Queen of Swords. It's true. It's true love. There is an offer coming there, and there is a choice. Is this a choice as far as you've had different people in your life and you just didn't know which ones to pick? Or maybe if it's business, you know, do you pick the easier partner to work with, or do you sort of stay with the difficult one, you know? So you have to take it as it resonates here. I do see that there is that sense of having some kind of love here, choosing some kind of love for yourself. I do see an offer, and I do see that reciprocity. You're going to be blessed because maybe for some of you, you've helped other people in the past, okay? Also because maybe people took advantage of you and they left you in this Ten of Swords energy where they did bad things to you. They stole from you. They manipulated you. There is a reward coming, and it's going to sort of balance the playing field. But with the lessons that you've learned, are you going to take the same steps and create the same thing over? Or are you going to learn and do something different? Okay. And that's where I see the Two of Cups. Like, you have the opportunity to get into that right partnership. And maybe you already know, you know, maybe you've already been thinking about it and you've already sort of become more objective. Okay. And I do feel it's a call of spirit, God really trying to tell you which direction to go through your intuition and your gut feelings. Okay. So I want to know, show self-respect. So see, we've lived in this place of negativity for so long. We have forgot to respect ourselves. We do everything for everybody else, but not for ourselves. You got the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel the Nine of Wands is that wall. Maybe you've put up a wall around you and people couldn't sort of come in and touch you and maybe even embrace or just love you. Or is this the way you felt for other people, like how they might have shunned you? You know, the Nine of Wands is a healing energy. It's also that kind of energy where it's almost like you don't want to go in that direction. You want to avoid hurt and pain anymore. But it's also that kind of resilience where you have to step up and sort of balance something for yourself. Maybe you're healing, maybe with money, maybe with that sense of security and structure. Okay. Whatever this is, it's a building block is what I feel. But, and perhaps maybe you've been demoted, you know. For some of you, I see a demotion, and that's a very hard thing to live with, especially if you've learned to live a certain way. So I feel like this is a more kind of humbling kind of energy along with that respect. Okay. Maybe things don't matter to you like they used to anymore. What I mean is, like, they don't sort of mean the same anymore, you know. Eight of Pentacles, is it about money? Is it about work? Is this going towards where you work for yourself? See, there's stability here. So whoever this is a masculine energy that's really maybe having that choice to love themselves, to love you. By loving you, they love themselves. Does that make sense? Like, I do feel there is a choice here. It could be a third party situation. It could be just picking. I see maybe picking between a wife and a mother and maybe a person. Okay. This is where you have to choose to live your own life is what I gotta say. And don't shoot the messenger, because this is just the channeling for today. Okay. I want to know, what is the break the addiction? Break the addiction. Oh, the Ace of Cups. So are you going to give yourself enough self-respect to start over, to sort of draw in that right partnership, whether it's a new partnership, one that you want to mend, or one that you want to go towards? Okay, this is that Ace of Cups. This is that gift that is coming in. Let's see. So maybe it's self-love that's helping you break that pattern, that addictive pattern, that attachment. Okay, is it love that healed you guys? Seven of Cups. So that is giving you that new opportunity. I think you know which to pick. I think that you don't want to go back and repeat the same thing over and over. I feel that is definitely, you know where to go. Okay. Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So you got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So I guess you have a choice here. You got two queens. And see, right here, you know what to pick, but what is it going to be? Is it something more material, or is it something more loving? Is it something that allows you to be spiritually in tuned, or is this you taking leadership? Is that two people? What is the Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups. Maybe somebody helped you to have love, to show you love. Queen of Cups, please. So the Five of Wands, maybe there's a conflict there. Queen of Wands, let me see, what do you have for the Queen of Wands? Maybe somebody who didn't quite let you sort of blossom, you know, with that Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands. You got the Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. It's almost like, you know, that's where the beginning is. This choice that you're going to make, it's going to lead you to the new beginning that you want. You might have your hands tied in that sense of maybe someone else is giving you conflict. Is it a mother? Is it a wife? Is it maybe family or work environment? Is it a money situation? I do see a new beginning here. But with the Five of Swords, you sort of have to lay down the law and sort of make that choice for yourself. Give me one more card. One more card here, please. One more card. What is this, please? Okay, so the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. A big decision. This is where you break free from maybe having a lot of conflict, maybe listening to the wrong information, maybe where people are trying to steer you wrong, okay? This is where you have to break free from that with the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. In this deck, the Four of Cups represents you may be staying on idle because you're listening to the wrong thing, okay? But it could be due to envy or jealousy or just trying to hold you back, and maybe somebody who's creating conflict within yourself. I do feel like this is, because we're clarifying breaking addiction, I think that this is where the masculine really has to have some kind of clarity, okay? And really take leadership. So take it as you will. Let's see here. I want to know, what is the conclusion of this story, please? What is the conclusion of the story? So you have the Hangman, being enlightened, also being helped by someone. You didn't go at it alone. And like in the beginning, they told you, you can have help. You just have to question it. And so this is the Six of Swords. So your enlightenment is going to show you the path. You don't have to go back down that same cycle anymore. And there's no fear associated with it. Maybe that's fear of love or having some kind of vulnerability that you were scared about before. Does that make sense? I want to know. Let's see here. Oh, I'm just dropping everything. Okay, let's see here. What else can you show me, please? What else can you show me? Let's see here. The conclusion, please. The conclusion. All right. So the Three of Wands. The things you've been waiting for. You know, the prayers, the wishes, the manifestations to come true. You're not waiting in vain. There's a lot going to happen. A lot of things are going to come in for you that are going to allow you to steer your own boat, make your own decisions. That is a good indication that those things are coming to fruition for you, whatever they might be, okay? What can you show me here as far as the karmic cycle here? What is the karmic cycle? If you have a lot of people in your situation, you really have to break free from that and listen to yourself. And so you got to heal your heart. This is healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Very nice. And the Chaser. So Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So either you've chased somebody or somebody was chasing you, but for the wrong reasons, really. Let's see here. Don't chase, let them come for you. They will come, guys, they said. So a karmic relationship, feeling triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go to love you. So very nice. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. There's one that flipped over in here. Let me see, where is it? Maybe it just went full circle and I did already get it. I believe so. Okay, one more. Oh, it did turn over. See, I knew it. I know it's there somewhere. There it is. Okay, the Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Someone's gaining their strength back. That's a beautiful thing. Very nice. I want to know, what is the insight for this reading? What is the insight? The insight for this reading, please. Okay, so you have being whole and holy. You are holy and complete right now. You don't have to do anything to get there. You always have been and you always will be. Embrace that. You already are. And see, we were born part royalty. I always tell you guys, you're royalty because you're part of God, you know, and don't let anybody tell you anything different. And that makes you holy. Let's see here. I want to know, what is the angel message here, please? What is the angel message? So first one out, it says compassion, Archangel 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐬. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. It will heal it. And I do see a lot of people here, so you have to understand you might have made the wrong choices before, but now you're being called to clear those things up. Healthy lifestyle. So Archangel Raphael, eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So someone is healing. It definitely feels like that, okay? What is the chakra for today, please? The chakra message. What is the chakra message here? Okay, so it says here, soul lesson, joy, heart chakra. Let love in. The more that you feel happy, the more you're gonna draw in joy in your life. Let's see, and stability too, they said. So what can you show me here with this card? Okay, what can you show me here, please, with these cards right here? All right. Okay, so let's see here. You want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose, for sure. And then don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. And see, that's why I feel like you're holding on to the person who doesn't even really truly love you. And I think the Queen of Swords is saying you already know this, and so you're sort of beating yourself up, okay, whoever this is. So let's see, it says life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your song, enjoy the dance, be very creative. Okay, so what can you show me here as far as what is pertaining to this reading, please? What is pertaining to this reading? What is pertaining to the reading? Okay, so let's see here. You have the kerosene, so aggressive, accelerated, ignite, determined, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, volatile, provoke, watch out. And then the yarn, hassles, problems, big mess, interconnected, complicated, patience needed, future gains, work it out, made up story, many working components. That's why there's so many people in this reading. And then slingshot, tension, strain, sudden anxiety, pressure, launch, stress. Let's see, focus, begin the force, a change, opposite direction. And then you have the baby. So the cardinal, new beginnings, rapid growth, fresh start, unlimited potential, innocent, continuing the legacy, needing worth, purity, the new phase. That's what we're going to get into very quickly. It feels like you're going to lose, but then all of a sudden you win. Okay, very nice. So I want to know, what's the abundance message here, please? The abundance message. What can you show for today? Abundance message. Ooh, I'm tired, guys. Been busy weeks. Let's see here. Outrageous openings. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive it. Yes, we're not closed off. That's beautiful, beautiful energy, guys. What is the message here? What is the message here, please? Okay, make a difference. One drop can impact the entire ocean, and that is so true. It's a ripple effect. So definitely, if you've been watching anything that's happening in the world, I would say really meditate for humanity today, because it is a powerful portal, okay? And as you do that, good things will happen to you and to your situation, because, you know, it's not going to be filled with darkness. It's going to be filled with light. What is the unicorn message? Unicorn message, please. Okay, so let's take that one. Let's see here. It says, listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk to you into doing something that you know it's wrong, right? And I feel like that's happened. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Like your own skin, guys. That's beautiful. Water. Drink more water. Eat foods with water in them, such as fruits and vegetables. Okay, and then very soon, what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. Very nice. So let's see here. Let's close it off with the Kuan Yin for today, please. Kuan Yin for today, please. The Kuan Yin. What is the Kuan Yin for today, please? Let's see here. Okay. So you have this one right here. Okay, and it says, brightness of your future. Listen to your disconnect, your yearning. You want something true. You should not be quiet and get back to your day job or how things have been, as if you are making a drama out of nothing. You are meant to be moved by these feelings, to become more alive. Trust the brightness of what is meant to be. And there's a lot of brightness that's going to come, but it's sort of going to be scary because we haven't seen that much bright, guys. We've sort of been kept in the dark for a long time, and you really have to re-educate yourself again. All of us do, really. I'm learning every day. Yeah, so there you go. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm always sending prayers for all of us, guys. Sending love as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day, guys.